Hey guys, welcome back to Starcraft 2. I am your host Zoronden, and let's check out today's combatants. In the bottom right corner is going to be the red Terran cardhu. Cardhu. And in the top left corner, returning, making his brand new debut viewing, the blue Terran Vocaloid. And this is a new replay from him. He did send in me a few newer ones, so I wanted to get one of those out from him. And it's going to be kind of an interesting battle to watch today, because this is kind of the old meta versus the new. A battle of the StarCraft 2 timeline, if you will. Simply because Vocaloid took about a year off from the game. So the previous game I put up on my channel of Vocaloid was about a year old. And that's why the meta was a little different. So as Vocaloid warms his strategy back up and to on par with what the game is at its current state today, he's obviously going to be dealing with players who already know what they're doing, who haven't quit playing or have been playing more recently, more recently. So either way, we're going to have a fun TVT matchup here on Ohana. It is Masters League, I believe. Yes, it's still Masters. So Vocaloid didn't drop at least class rank. Or league, rather. He might have dropped some in the ratings, but I feel fully confident that Mr. Vocaloid will get his gusto back. So let's see how he does today on this TVT. TVTs can tend to be pretty loathsome, but hopefully this one will keep our interest going. Both players doing their nice little wall-offs. Actually, a very nice little supply depot wall off there, just leaving it unbuilt because for now he doesn't need it. And why use an SCV on it at the moment? That does allow the wall off to be complete. However, very open to attack. Obviously, he could have dropped off this barracks and gotten to work on it, and that would have kept it alive a little longer if a Marine or something showed up. But he wasn't really expecting a Marine, so a nice little trick you can do there. And of course, Orbital coming down for both players. Vocaloid a little ahead of cardhu on that. And a Reaper coming out by Vocaloid. Very nice. I like seeing that. And that actually would be why there wasn't a supply depot here. Using the expansion to wall that off. SCV trying to scout out. Does, of course, find a wall. So not going to get in there. And a little sort of ninja factory going on up in the corner there. We probably are seeing a 1-1-1 out of cardhu there. So we'll keep an eye on that. Maybe he's wanting to do a Banshee rush. However, that could change once this Reaper gets in his base. An expansion coming down for Vocaloid. So he's definitely going for a more fast expand build style. Obviously, where cardhu very well might be doing a 1-1-1. And as this factory finishes up, he does just about have enough money for that starport. And there indeed it is, so a 1-1-1 definitely coming out by cardhu, and maybe some Banshee harass. We'll keep an eye on that. But here comes the Reaper, going to come in here and hopefully be able to snipe off a few SCVs. But the Marines for cardhu are right in position. A nice placement. I don't know if that was entirely on purpose, but if it was, a very good call on his part. And completely illegitimizing that Reaper. A second one on the way south. Actually, yeah, second one. So maybe they'll be able to do something in combination. Another barracks and factory coming up for Vocaloid. And the Reapers just kind of sputzing around for the moment. Here they go south now. Probably going to move on in now. The Marines are still pretty much in position. And you can't really hit them from the north. The only access point really is here, because Reapers can't double wall jump. They can only single wall jump. And going to pop his head up there, throw a couple grenades. Not going to do too much damage there. The Marines are going to get a little riled up, run around a little bit. But cardhu's pretty safe at the moment. Not much is going to go down on him. Running double orbitals in his base for now. Looks like he might be going for the expansion now. And a nice little Marine squad moving out for Vocaloid. May very well join the Reapers. And we could have a little battle on our hands. With a bunker up here, though, it would pretty much be a worthless attack. And actually, those guys are not headed south. They're just going to stand on the ramp for now and have fun guarding it. You know, doing their duty, keeping that dirt safe. So much intense action going on right here. However, I do see something flying across the map. It is a Banshee. No cloak on the field, no cloak research on the way, but a second Banshee is on the way. The bunker just finished up, and I do see siege tank as well as siege research coming out for cardhu. So that is something to watch out for. A starport on the way for Vocaloid as well. I see a turret going up. Where is that turret? Right in the natural expansion. Does he get it up before the Banshee gets in here? I mean, it's going to be extremely close. The Banshee is going to be firing. Does he get it finished, though? Does cardhu go for that? Oh, and he does not go for the proper SCV. The turret finishes. I think he only got 1 or 2 kills there. In fact, yes, he did get 2. So the Banshees are already going to have issues. I would expect another turret. Yes, indeed, there's another one there. Wouldn't be a bad idea to throw one over here somewhere. Obviously, you can't really put it there. But pretty much already defeating that Banshee rush by cardhu. It wasn't the quickest one ever, but it was fairly good. And unfortunately, just not going to work out for him. However, he is going to move out with a small squad of Marines, a couple tanks, and those Banshees. And that is a sizable force. Vocaloid's definitely going to need this bunker here, and he's going to be in trouble fairly soon. He does have a Banshee of his own on the way, but will not be done in anywhere near the time before this army marches into his base. And it's getting dangerously close here. That tank actually has a couple kills. It looks like he got the Reapers and probably that Scout SCV that was standing at the watchtowers. So Vocaloid likely knows this is coming. However, I would expect a scan here or the Banshee to sneak up to get the high ground vision. Actually, how does he? The Banshee's just close enough. So he is able to see that. Oh, that tank moving in there. Not a good decision. The SCV is blocking its route in. However, he's now repairing it. This has got to be one of the oddest strategies I've ever seen. Sieging up, though, and he's now... Oh, and it goes down, of course. That was a very odd strategy. Not a very good sound strategy, frankly. Quite a few SCVs, though, have gone down to this siege tank down here. And Vocaloid not really sure what to do with that. Obviously, going to move in the Banshee and take that out. But the Marines are going to cause issues for that Banshee, and it has to micro out of there. Does not want to go down. SCVs continuing to repair the bunker. Kind of swapping out. A couple go up there and repair themselves. A couple more come down here. And, ooh, 3 siege tanks down there. It's getting hard for Vocaloid to be able to hold this line. The Banshee still really wants to get down there and eat some of those tanks. But with those Marines, oh, accidentally attacking the rocks. The Banshee almost went down because of that. Gonna move back in. A Marine, oh, and a tank does go down for cardhu as well. Moving the Banshee around there. He needs to move it out of there. It's gonna go down very soon. And there, the Banshee does not make it out at that time. This bunker is still up. The incredible repairing of Vocaloid, doing very nice work there. Obviously, the Banshee's causing issues for cardhu and Vocaloid. This one really wants to get that tank. Does indeed get the tank. Gonna go down to the Marines, though. And now just 3 Marines, 1 tank, and 1 hurt Banshee remaining. If Vocaloid can take out that Banshee, he will no longer be able to get the high ground vision. And cardhu will have to scan to continue his sieging. And, oh, a bunch of SCVs going down. Only 1 left repairing that bunker. Now none. Suddenly some issues coming in there for Vocaloid. Siege mode is more than halfway undone. So that is a long ways to go. We do see another factory on its way as well as some more SCVs. Oh, and quite a few Marine reinforcements here. If these had not come, Vocaloid definitely could have rushed down there and taken it. But cardhu just doing a very nice job of continually sieging. Vocaloid trying to repair constantly. Not a lot to do about that. He could definitely pump out some more Marines. He's got the minerals for it. He's throwing up a reactor, which will definitely help as well. cardhu now spinning around and taking out the rocks. A very good idea. Unfortunately, should have done that a little earlier, because siege mode is now here for Vocaloid, and that's going to make things messy for cardhu on the bottom. 1 tank goes down, the other one's getting repaired, and cardhu's siege tank goes down. Suddenly it's just Marines and a Banshee, and those Marines got sauced very quickly, and that's actually what cements it. Vocaloid just able to hold the line just forever. That was like a 6-minute hold of a very scary force by cardhu that definitely had different opportunities that might have been able to push in, especially when all his SCVs came up. But unfortunately just not able to do it. cardhu does hand the game to Vocaloid, or at least succeeds it to Vocaloid. So congrats to Vocaloid. Thank you for the new replay. Keep them coming. I hope everybody else keeps them coming. As I've said before, Zoronden@gmail.com. Send your replays. I might cast them for you. And please do thumbs up, subscribe, all that good stuff. That way we can get more StarCraft 2 content out there to you. I have been Zoronden. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you guys next time.